Welcome everyone, my name is Julian Wengenmayr, I'm the CEO of JP Sauer & Son, and today I would like to introduce the new Sauer 505 to the viewers of the Yaktia channel. A Sauer bolt action rifle needs to have the best action in the world, the smoothest action in the world. And this was the main target for the whole project, to bring a product to our customers with action smoothness, which is already on day one legendary again. And looking at that, this was, through all the features, always the big point to say, okay, what do we have to do to create the smoothest action in the world, that there will be no doubt and that we completely fulfill the expectations of our customers, what they have when they talk about bolt actions from the brand Sauer. So the main features which are necessary for a smooth bolt action are the receiver and the bolt itself. So it really comes down to those two parts. It's the symbiosis of those two parts which are responsible for the smoothness of the action. So of course we had a very close look on those things, and it's not only the quality of the material, it's mainly the quality of the surfaces, the roundness of the edges, and the polishing of the parts. The material of the receiver is pure steel. This has a lot of advantages when it comes to the stiffness of the system itself. Also when we talk about the wear and tear of the surfaces, and of course steel bolt runs perfectly smooth in a steel receiver. Also the steel receiver is the basis to the new saddle mount we are using on the Sauer 505. This reliable scope mount system ensures maximum accuracy and reliability once you remove the scope and put it back on. You will always be 100% back to zero when taking off the scope for cleaning or for traveling. The steel receiver comes with a higher weight, but we still had a close look on all features to remove as much mass as possible to get the weight down to an acceptable average, or to a very nice overall weight, so you have a stable rifle when you have free-handed shots, for a good swinging when you have moving shots. And as you can see on the skeleton of the steel receiver, this is where we invest a lot into machining time to really get all the unnecessary weight out of the part as possible. If we have now the forend removed already, it gives us access to one of the core features of the Sauer 505. This is our quattro trigger. Known from the Sauer 404 already, now we changed the trigger pulls, the pre-adjusted trigger pull weights, to 350 gram, 750 gram, 1000 gram and 1250 gram. So actually you're coming from a very, very low trigger pull weight, which you can ideally use for zeroing the gun, for long range shots, for target shooting, to different stages where you can say with an overall weight of 750 grams, you have a everyday trigger pull weight you can always use on every hunting situation. Same with 1000 and 1250 if you like it a bit heavier on the trigger pull weight. So the good thing, it's up to you, it's up to the hunter for its personal preference and for the kind of hunting and use you are planning to do. One of the most important features is the manual cocking. The 404 already had a manual cocking system, so this is no new technology. Nevertheless, the manual cocking of the 505 is completely new designed. What makes it special is that it's going really, really smooth, so it can not only be cocked in a pre-shooting position, but also very easy to use in a shooting position. So where a lot of people always struggle, so no problem at all to cock it and decock it in shooting position. which really allows you to cock the rifle in the last moment before the shot. It also blocks your bolt when it's decocked, but with the tip to open function, you can easily open the action and load or unload the gun with an uncocked firing pin. But let's have a closer look on the bolt as well. So if we look at the bolt, you see we have a one-piece bolt. This is made out of one piece of solid steel. We're locking up with 6 lugs. Here will be the main difference to the 404, where we had a divided bolt with a little bolt head where you could change in between the calibers. Now on the 505, the system is a bit different. So you change, once you change the caliber, you have to change the barrel, your magazine, and you change the full bolt assembly. So this is all being done to have maximum precision and low tolerances on the bolt, which supports again the smoothness of the action. So on the new 505, we have a new magazine construction. We have polymer magazines. As a standard, they come with 3-shot capacity, but optional, you will also get 5-shot magazines available. The polymer material or the polymer magazine has the advantage that we can design the geometry of the lips and more precisely, and to ensure a perfect feeding of the cartridge and to avoid any problems or misfeeding during reloading. And of course, reloading for us with the smooth action, the fast reloading, very important for us. We don't want to have any failure on that when happening. That's why we decided to go on the polymer magazines. Besides that, you see on the design, it's still a beautiful Sauer bolt action rifle. You see clearly its ancestors. You see the close relation to the 404, but also to a 202, the divided stocks. And also this is a feature on the 505 that we have actually, we share the same stock interfaces and barrel interface as on the 404. So for customers who are already in possession of a 404, you can use the barrels and the stocks on the new 505. So those parts are interchangeable. To sum it up, the new Sauer 505 combines many innovative features with reliable technology, all under the umbrella of delivering maximum reliability and uncompromised quality to the hunter. The guns will be out in Jagdtier stores in Sweden from now. So if you're interested, please go to your local shop and ask for a proper presentation in live. Thanks for watching and all the best.